Rye the Car Guy here, and today we're going to be working inside the Xterra. We're actually going to take out the instrument cluster. Now there could be a lot of different reasons you want to do this. Maybe you have a burnt out bulb, maybe the speedometer's not working, maybe there's some issue with it that needs to get resolved, but we're going to take it out today and we're going to show you how to replace it with a new one. Now we're going to be required to remove 3 pieces of the dash to accomplish this. We need the center console upper piece out. We want the lower, basically knee guard for the driver out, and then of course this upper piece is going to have to come off to expose the instrument cluster. So to start, let's take off the center, and you want to start with this tray up top here. So this tray, you can take some sort of plastic pry or maybe even a screwdriver if you're feeling adventurous, but honestly you can kind of get your fingers back behind here and just pull up. Okay. There we go. So you have these little clips here that are pretty tight actually, but once it's in, it's fine, and you just kind of gently pull it out as you go. Next, you're going to have just a Phillips head screw here, and you want to pull that out, and then you can start pulling on this. Okay, once that's out, just start pulling on it from the top down. Okay, there we go. And then just pull both sides so you can kind of pinch on each side of this, pull, and it should slide right out. Underneath, you can unplug, or you can just kind of set this down on your shifter or something to kind of keep it out of the way. Now the next part's pretty easy. There's only one screw on the right side, so just go ahead and remove that. And then on the left side, you'll have to pull back some of this this kick plate. Okay. There we go. Just expose that. And then you can kind of pull this up and out of the way. And there's a screw that it reveals. So I'm just going to bend this back because I don't want to have to pull all this up and out. And then you just unscrew that here. Okay, pull that out. And now the rest of this should just pop right off. Okay. There you go. Now for me, I have my footwell lights on here, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave this down here while we work, and just be careful not to step on it, because I don't want to go through and unwire everything that I did. So we're going to let that be, and then now we just have to pull off the top. Okay, so I did find a little secret screw here, so to speak, that is behind this upper piece, and this is all tied into the A-pillar, so you can kind of just tuck it back a little bit and get your screwdriver in there and get that screw out. Now once that screw is out, you just have this one here and just one on the opposite side. Okay, so now that that's out, both screws are out, we're ready to start pulling on this. Now you want to be weary of this here. It is cut, it looks like it's cut correctly, so you can just pull this away and kind of slide it down away from this, but we'll see how that goes. And then the right side around the ignition, you just have a ring, and that ring slides off as you pull the actual top off. So let's just pull that out. Okay. There we go. Pull that ring out. There we go. So this ring here just comes off the ignition, and the actual light ring does not, so don't go yanking on that. Okay, here's that. There we go. pull that to the side here. There we go. Awesome. You just kind of got to work it out here. And now I just tucked this tab from behind this and just kind of pulled it out. And you know, just be gentle because it could be brittle. And then I'm just working it upwards. There we go. Around the steering column. Now you have this piece here. These just kind of pop right off. This is where everything else kind of buttons in, that panel we just took out. And then this is unscrewed. And you don't have any tabs in here that need to be pulled out. They're all up top. All right, and then, well, you do have one down here, but as far as the actual tabs are fine. And then that's just like a guiding pin. So pull it out from behind this and then slide up and it's away and you're ready to go. So next we just want to unscrew our instrument cluster and take that out. Once you have the instrument cluster exposed, there's just 4 screws on the 4 corners of the cluster, and there's 1 electrical connector at the top. So you have your 4 screws. I already removed those. Just kind of slide it away, and there's a little retaining clip on the back of that connector. Push that, pull it up, and pull your instrument cluster away. All right, well that's it. Honestly, that's all it takes to take out your instrument cluster. Literally, the only tool that I use is a Phillips head screwdriver and my fingers. That was it. So pretty simple job. It looks a little intimidating because you literally rip half of your dash apart, but it's really not bad. It's pretty easy. It's just a little fiddly sometimes getting the screws out from behind that A-pillar protector, but really that's it. So 2 quick things. Honestly, it looks like you can get away without taking off that center console. And then also, whenever you're messing with sensitive electronics, make sure that you are taking the negative battery terminal off of the battery. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, like and subscribe. And if you really like, come check out my Patreon page and become a patron. Thanks. Bye.